Well, hello and welcome everyone. This is Jackie G and I got my partner Jackie P with me. We want to welcome you to our leader meeting. This is goal getting time because April showers will bring you May flowers. We've been talking about blooming and gardens all month long. And so we wanted to be able to bring to you today some celebration. We love to celebrate you because you deserve it. It takes every order, every QNC, everything you need to grow your income, grows our general market. So we're going to give you some quick results here. So this is what happened during the month of March. These are our results and rankings. Remember, rankings are out of 7 regions. So we are super proud to go through all of the goals and the actions that happened. We have number one, first in the category, forgive me, out of the 4 goals. Our first goal is to have 100% of our orders goal. The company gives us all orders goals. We divide it by the number of leaders, divided by your active base, and you all get a number of orders goal each month. So I just will be posting those for all of you in WhatsApp and email today. But when we together as a nation, Gen, East, and West, hit 100%, we have a winner. Well, guess what? You did it. We hit 100% combined. So our first top of the nation winner goes to Rosa Silva. So congratulations. I want to do a sidebar before we go through East and West. The best news about this is that on average, every other region had 96% of their orders goal achieved. So let's see how we were. We ranked out of 7. How were we compared to that average number? Jack, tell us about number 1 spot.
The number 1 spot is my favorite babes, the East, at 169%. We blew past our goal and then just kept going like rock star people.
That's right. And your winner, because you hit your goal, we have a goal, right, of 100%. You hit your goal in the East. So who won that drawing?
Mary Ann Zizzo!
And look at this. Second place. So we took first and second out of 7. Gen Market rocked it. Gen West with 136 to our goals. And our order goal winner was Kathy Madison. So bravo. All right, here we go. Category number 2. Now we talk about how many branches, how many team leaders achieve their central branch number of orders goals. Our goal is 66. You can imagine in August, it's going to go to 67. So we want 66% of you achieving that. Well, combined, we did it. So our winner of that drawing as a whole nation is Connie Davis from Washington, or from Oregon, excuse me. But guess what? Let's hear about ranking number 1 and 2. Take it away, Jack.
Number 1 in Gen East, yay! 93% of leaders achieved their goal. Holy cat, I'm so stinking proud. And the winner of that random drawing was Lisa Wilson. Good job. Well done, friends.
Take a look at this. Number 2 in the nation out of 7 again, right there behind with 81% of the central branch goals achieved. Our winner of that drawing was Linda Simmons, but you got to pause, go to the right, take a look at that arrow, because 51% was the average. And we started at 81 to 93. Woo! Market, baby girls, you are going
so
on.
Amazing.
So let's go to sponsoring. This is always our opportunity. So out of 7, you're going to see our rankings. But what we're excited about is our goal for the first quarter was to have 150 new activated consultants in a month combined. And combined, you did it. And our winner of that, with 184 total we had in the nation, was Buffy Queen. So now let's go to our rankings and our results. Take it away, Jack.
So we might be number 6 overall, okay, Gen East, but we were number 1 in the growth in like the over last year. And astounding to me that you all recruited 122 new people. So congratulations to Stephanie Billiot as our winner for this drawing. Yay, thank you.
She is a team grower, and we are super proud to have Gen East hitting triple digits. I gotta say, Gen West is coming this month. We know it, and we hit 62. That was the highest of the quarter. We're in 6th and 7th place together, but you know what? We're making the momentum shift, and that's what we're seeing. The average region in the United States housed 158 new. So we're going to get there. Remember, they also have bigger regions too. So we don't want you to look at that number. Yes. Wah, wah. You're great. We're on our path, okay? And in our final goal is to have 10 new leaders. Yay, we're so excited because we each had 3. We're on our way to 10 total. So we're definitely getting closer. So we wanted to pause and do a great big shout out to General Market. You are being well noticed. So let me just take us to all of the leaders who hit their number of orders goals in the month of March. From Gen West, we say bravo, congratulations. You can look at your honor scroll a tad later, but thank you so much for that high contribution. Next, we have, moving to Gen East, all of our team achievers as well. You can see all of them on the beautiful screen here. Thank you again. 80 to 90%. That's incredible. It's one of the best months we've actually ever had across the nation in General Market. So we just truly are so excited to say over Q1, this is what Jackie was talking about. In the active base ranking out of all 7 regions for the whole quarter, Gen West and Gen East, Gen West #1, Gen East #2 on the active base consultants, keeping your consultants active. Then we go to the leader base. We were 6th and 7th, East and West, really close there in the number of leaders that we have. We have our goals and our results there. The third category was Q1 sales and order ranking. Again, East and West, look at how close you are. We were number 1 and 2 in sales, number 1 and 2 in order goals. So again, we see our opportunity to sponsor and grow leaders is absolutely there. But this is what Jack was talking about really quick. When you look at the bottom square, this was Gen East and Gen West had the most growth in sponsoring over last year. So this is so cool into our goals. So again, our numbers might be low. We're not quite hitting real goals, but what's happening is we're having growth. And for that, Jack and I say thank you and congratulations. So let's move to a little bit of shout out. Again, if you missed this on the celebration, I just want to do a quick run by. So this is just celebrating our top managers with VIPs. So let's just take a look in the manager category. So again, we love to say your name and see your name in lights. So we celebrate in top 1st and 2nd place, Vicki Hoover, Carol Mosby, Susan Nichols, Debbie Yingling, who's with us, congratulations. Paul Armstead, Marie Campoli, Bethany Cruz, Erica Cruz, Amanda Gilmore, and Tawana McCrae, congratulations for 1st and 2nd place. You can see all of the managers in blue as they're being spotlighted here in 3rd place, lots of ties. We celebrate as well. Now we've got a double digit in the district manager categories. This is fun to see. We've got in 1st and 2nd place, Anna G and Sally Elliott. Anna with 10. We've got Sharon Breeze and Cherie Lester with 9 and 7. So we really know you worked hard at that comeback VIP. Congrats. Our district directors, again, celebrating Linda Mitchley, Mary Hugstead, Vicki Hacking, Rosa Silva, Jamie Cruz, Lori Dubuque, and Lisa Washington. So we did want to pause and be able to say, congrats, you did a great comeback, and now we keep growing because it's a new quarter. With this new quarter, you've got a lot of reasons to reach them this week as a priority. So as you're blocking time, block VIPs as your priority. If they have not yet ordered, we want to make sure they get their train case and their free pastel bomb. We also want to make sure your pre-VIPs get called because this starts the quarter for them to be eligible for the new gifts in Q3. So again, super important. If you saw someone at 400 last month and or the month before, and they did it 2 in a row, call the 1-monthers and the 2-monthers from last month and the month before, because we're growing new VIPs in a new quarter. Okay, show them all the perks and privileges and help guide them how to get to 400 every month. And again, remind them to get their orders in, even if they've already ordered, because they can now order the May brochures. You asked this question, here's your answer. Everyone else can order brochures starting this Friday, okay? So VIPs were a week early. We love giving them VIP access, and you're gonna see more and more. You saw free Dubai this month, free pastel. We're gonna make being a VIP a big deal. So you really wanna build it and sell it, recognize it, maybe make a what do I want to call it? A backdrop, a background for Zoom for them that says VIP with your branch name. You can do that in Canva. So let's get really creative about VIPs, okay? So Jack, I'm going to turn this recognition over to you, girlfriend.
Oh, because this is my favorite. This is the Hawaii contenders for our consultant levels. So if you see someone that belongs to you, and they are reaching at levels, they're pushing for levels, they are doing the thing, get out really loud and shout them out and share with them that they were seen at the leader meeting today. So Belinda Carr, Weinstein Johnson, and Maxine Roberts have hit level 4. All right. Big congratulations to Miss Inez and to Carolyn Wilkins for seeing their consultants at the very top of the leaderboard. I'm so excited. Nina Green has hit level 3. Miss Mentori, you did it. You got her there. So proud of you guys. Shirley Ivory Parker and Tressie Conway and Esteban Vargas Marrero and Anita Harrell, who belong to Gloria, Linda, Jamie, and Shirley, have all reached level 2. Super duper excited about this, you guys. And Rhonda Koger is $2 away from level 2. So okay. I know that Miss Shirley will see her off to level 2 in no time.
We got to look at that. We got to go start drinking some of that Chicago and Detroit water. Jack, look at that. Look at the ILs and the MIs, right? Sitting on that board. I got to say kudos to this district director called Mentori Briggs.
Yeah, she's doing that. She's
oh,
doing
man.
That thing.
They are just going to be on that beach. And if you all ever have seen this crew come to anything, they probably are going to have bikinis that match.
I
right?
hope so.
Oh my God. So we just have to pause and say bravo. Congratulations on your influence. Okay, Jack, keep on going with these leaders.
All right, this is y'all. These are my leaders who are hitting levels and making big moves. Miss Mentori, Jamie Lynn Cruz, and Miss Inez, all of you have hit level 4. I'm so proud of you. You are amazing and unstoppable. Lisa Washington, I'm sorry, I can't see my eyeballs. Patricia Fields, Pat Fields, Michelle Hall, Dee Hudson, Gina O'Neill, and I think that's it on level 3. Okay, y'all. Level 3 means that you're in the running to get on the beach. So super, super, super excited for you. Sandra Farrington, are you on this call? Because if you are, you're at level 2, and that's so, so exciting. And then we have Muhammad Abbasi, Dia Collins, Shafika Miles, and Sally Templeton, all chilling at level 1, ready to move forward to level 2 and 3. I'm so excited, you guys. I can't wait to see you all on the beach.
Hey, Jack, we got to share something though. Yeah. You know, Gen Markets got the most achievers.
I know.
East
I'm
first,
dying.
West second. Like seriously.
I'm gagged. It's
seriously.
so good.
No, seriously. No, really, seriously.
Seriously, it's so good.
Okay. What I love to see, if you're noticing these names, when you develop others to earn something, I know Mentori has put every bit of her being into developing Hawaii achievers. Inez has this amazing team working together to their goals. Influence is what it's about. Taking time to develop those willing and wanting to achieve something, earn something. So again, a shout out to each and every one of you. If you're a district manager seeing one of your managers or downlines, oh my gosh, that makes your buttons burst, and it makes ours too. So we just say congrats. All right. That's everything marching from the month of March and hopping into the month of April. But we want to remind you, what's the date today? It's the 18th. You know what that means? You got today and tomorrow to have your QNCs in place, okay? We're going to have some ranking and recognition after Green by 19, which ends at midnight tomorrow. And your team order goals, achieving that early birds. So we'll be posting those for you as well today. So I want to turn this over to our story about Bloom. So Jack, take it away. Let's grow a little garden over here for a moment.
So if you guys can remember back 2 weeks to the last leader meeting, when I dared you to hit that quarterly bonus, when I triple dog dared you to hit that quarterly bonus, and a bunch of you got in my comment box and you said, I take the dare, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. How many of you, and you can throw it in the comment box, how many of you are on your way to earning that quarterly bonus with 2 direct and 3 indirect. How many of you have taken the dare seriously? Because I can see you and I know what you're up to. Throw it in the comment box, okay? We just want for you more teammates, more branches, and more money dollars. The quarterly bonus, you know what to do. It's 2 and 3 for 3 months, 6 and 9, $500. Like, it cannot be more simple, and I'm so excited. So you also, while you're building that quarterly bonus, you also, most of you have some team growers who are on their way to their manager status. Remember that with your manager status comes a bunch of bonuses. So work with your teams, guys. Like, I know you do, but work intentionally with your teams and start suggesting some smaller things that they can do. Maybe they hold a little twig meeting with their friends on their team and get together and start making moves toward building their own branch, okay? And have them commit, because you can dare them too. Dare them to rank up May 1st. Dare them to rank up June 1st or July 1st. I know that you all can do it. And I see you in the comments. You're working with your team. You're working on it. And I am proud of you. Go.
And
Go, go, go.
if you have someone who's already set their date and maybe even made their team name, we want to see that. Put it in the chat. Give us the month. Give us their name. This is where it gets fun. It gets real when you start to do that. Buy them a name tag with their team name on it, right? Buying some business cards with their new title on it. Believe past what they believe. And why not go buy a big flower at the Dollar Tree and send a petal every time they add one. Have some fun. Let's make this fun. This is all about growing team and team spirit, as you see what was happening with Hawaii. But Jack, you got a great question for all of us.
I do. And it's a serious question. So let's dial it back right for a minute. What do you think is holding you or your consultants back from sponsoring and promoting, ranking up, promoting branches? What do you think? And throw it in the comments if you want to. Or open your mics if you want to feel brave, pull on your brave pants. What do you think is holding you back from really excelling, from really moving fast? What is a limiting belief that you might have? I mean, I can share a limiting belief of mine is that no one wants to hear what I have to say. That's always been a limiting belief of mine. And I hate it. So I love to flip the script. But what's a limiting belief of yours?
Okay.
Anyone that wants to be brave.
I'm going to challenge this. Bear with me really quick. I'm going to make you all do this. Okay. On your paper, number 1 through 5. And I want you to write the top 5 things that stop you or your consultants from sponsoring or promoting leaders. That's the role of leaders, is to develop leaders, right? So what limits you or your leaders? Write down 5 reasons you think. What are the things that are holding you back? What are the things you're saying or hearing? And just write 5.
Pat put it in the chat. Consultants not seeing the vision and having fear of leadership. That's powerful. That's powerful.
Go a step deeper.
Yeah.
Ask another thought. What's the fear? Fear of what about leadership? Write it again as a different question. Okay. If someone just wrote, some are not ready. Here's your next question. Ready for what? Everything is a question within a question, right?
Sure.
Because you have to keep asking. I'm not ready. Can I ask you, ready for what? What is it you have to get ready for? And how would we ever know when you're ready? How would you, what, do you wake up differently? Do you not snore that night? Do you sneeze differently? What causes you to be ready, right? Okay, so if you have 5, there's a reason we asked you to write them, because we're going to do an exercise after this. But now let's take a listen, and please talk. We love to read chats, but we love to hear your voice. What are some beliefs or things that are stopping people from sponsoring or becoming a leader or even finding leaders in your shoes. Ready? Open mics and toss them out. There's no right and wrong. We all have them. We'd like microphones. Or we'll call on you. Jackie, call some people.
Oh, I will. I'm
She's a
ruthless.
meanie.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll volunteer.
Thank you.
Good job.
I hear a lot of consultants say that they are afraid that they're going to lose commission. If they're inviting people, these are people that were their clients, now they're going to lose money. And they don't see the vision of how we could be more money down the road.
So I'm going to ask a question on that. So Evelyn, how many consultants do you have in your team?
I have about 80.
80? Do you feel you've lost like over $100,000 or more from sponsoring?
Absolutely not.
That true at all?
Nope.
Okay. So that question is, okay, so I want to share with you, right? How many are on my team? And how much commission do you think I've lost? Now, can I share how much I've gained? Right? So again, do we think reality, right? So sorry, I just wanted to give a quick example. We're going to make a list. So thank you for that. And thank you for being brave and going first. It's a great comment. How many of you have consultants say that I'm going to lose commission? Okay.
I talk to people on the regular that tell me that.
Excellent. Okay. Very good one. We saw in the chat too. I don't want any responsibility. What's the next question?
Yeah.
What's the next question?
What do you think the responsibilities are?
Thank you. Right? So tell me more what you think that is when you have a company that has coaches and training. Right? So tell me more. Excellent. Very good. What else is in the chat, Jack?
They say, I don't know how or have time to train someone else.
Ah, excellent. Who does the training and where is the training?
Everywhere. You do it, Jackie does it, Jackie and the company does it, and we do it as leaders, and
Jafra
other
Biz
leaders
has
do
a
it for
bunch of
other
training.
leaders. Facebook, Jafra Biz, everything. Everything is there for them.
Yeah.
It's just them and I believe one of the ones I have down here is just wanting to accept that step, that responsibility. They think that they have to be responsible for the consultants that they bring in, versus the consultants are grown men and women. They have their own choices and they have to make their own decisions to go out and get that information and seek it and attend the meetings. They don't, not they in the general, I'm talking about myself when I say they. A lot of my teams don't attend the meetings. And then there are a lot of my team several who attend every single thing, not only what I do, but what Jaffa does, what Alan does, and Vicky and everybody, and attends all of the regionals, do everything, but have been a manager before, but did not do the things that they needed to do to keep up their managementship. So it's just personal choice, something that we, can't beat into their heads and drill it. We just have to keep presenting it, and maybe presenting the glitter of it, the benefits of being a leader. Maybe I need to do more of that instead of having and change my paradigm. My paradigm is, I'm gonna put it out there for you. You're grown, and if you want it, you'll accept it. And if you don't, I have to eventually move on and find the new and find the ones who do want to go into leadership, but still keep loving you and keep bringing it up, and every now and then, and encouraging you that you can do it. You can do all things. So that's my take with my list.
Love it. Pat. So let me grab a couple more and we're gonna move on just because we're limited on time. But let me grab a couple more that you have on your list from you or others. Go ahead, Carol.
Sorry for the background noise. I just think for me personally is I get frustrated because I reach out. I have some people that'll eventually say, oh, I'm going to start in the middle of April. And then you reach out to them and it's crickets and it's nothing. And then for one of my perpetual wannabe leaders, she's constantly telling me about the people that she's reached out to, but she's not following up. It's a lack of, they don't know how to follow up. They don't know how to invite or they're afraid to invite because they feel they're going to be pushy. So that's my shtick. And I keep reaching out to those that are telling me, I mean, we have somebody that almost signed up last October and I've reached out to her with video texts and shared things with her. And she had everything ready to sign up October and I just cannot reach her. Well.
So is your belief they don't know how, or is it their belief they don't know how?
It's not that they don't know how, they're just not following up. I mean, my perpetual wannabe leader tells me every week about so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. And then she's not getting them to any of even to listen to the recorded messages. I will give a gift if it's past the time where you or Jackie can send a gift. I will send a gift to their lead when they listen to the video and share one thing they liked about it. So there you go.
So, okay. As you look at your sheet of paper, how many of those beliefs are yours? What do you say about them? What do you say about others? What do you say to yourself every day for sponsoring? What do you say to yourself every day for looking for leaders? And what do you say about your future leaders? What do they say about themselves? There's no right and wrong. All this is, it's a new season. There's many reasons people are looking to bloom. More income, extra time to play more because the season changed. But if we don't see what's holding you or them back, a self-check, and just ask more questions, ask deeper and deeper, the beliefs will stay and nothing changes. So this is an excellent exercise to do with your team growers, to do with yourself if you're not achieving 2 + 3. Because I can say this, every one of you can sponsor 2 a month. But are you every month? Every one of you could invite that newbie to join with a friend. So it's beliefs. And we all have things that we own in our beliefs. Jack, you ready to go to solutions?
I love solutions. They're my favorite. Let's go.
And we want you to know we all have stuckness too, but we don't want to stay stuck. General market, 6th and 7th isn't who you are. We're going to be number 1 and number 2 in all things. Leaders and sponsoring are 2 gaps, right? You got everything else rolling, which means your income's starting to grow. So let's get rid of those limiting beliefs. So let's just look at a list, Jack. So I'll start with the first one. This came from Dana and Neil Phillips, by the way. So maybe you hear this or you think this. I hear this in coaching. No one, I mean, no one wants to have a party, Jack.
Right. No one wants to join my team.
And you know what? No one. I mean, have you seen the news? There is no one who has enough money ever to pay for a kit today.
My kids are wildly irritating, and every time I try to work, they prohibit me from doing so.
Oh my gosh, so your kids are the reason you're broke? Okay.
Yeah, every time.
You know what? I want to sponsor. I don't have anyone to ask me. I don't know anyone.
That's adorable. I don't have time to even think about who I would want to ask. I don't have any time for anything.
I mean, I'd love to. I have no idea what I would say. So, first of all, we face the limiting beliefs. If you're not promoting, if you're not sponsoring, something's holding you back, as Jack said, right?
Mhm.
So what are the questions we want to ask as we're coaching? You're a coach. You're a train the trainer. We ask ourselves because the most important leader on your team is you. But then we're developing mini yous, mini me's. So what questions do we want to ask when we hear these comments or we hear them from ourselves in the morning?
When we're saying to ourselves, right, no one wants to have a party, no one wants to join my team. So is that even true? Like sometimes we can say super negative stuff about ourselves, about our business. Is it true? Or are you just saying it because it feels crummy at the moment? Is it true?
So if they also say, you know what, no one has money to pay for a kit. Really, you mean no one in the last 3 months has had enough money to ever buy a kit from Jafra?
Not true. It's just not true. And you can say it as much as you want, and you make it true in your head. If you keep saying the negative thing over and over, you make it true to yourself, but it is not true. It's
It is
not real.
true. It is not real. You
Right?
know, if it was real, I know Gina Maria is here, and one of her team members had $2,000 parties and she's brand new. So you can't tell me no one wants to have a party. Let's talk about how you feel about a party, right? So what's that third question there though, Jack? I love this question.
How does this belief make you feel? Like when I say to myself, no one wants to join my team, how do I feel when I say that? I feel defeated. I feel tiny. I feel like crushed under a shoe with some gum. I feel bad, like straight up crummy bad. And if you're going to put yourself in that position, you're doing that to you. Don't talk bad about my friend like that. Don't talk bad about my friend's team like that.
You know, it was so funny when I was listening to people share what other people's beliefs are. Okay. So I felt Pat frustrated, Carol frustrated. So if they feel frustrated, imagine how that consultant really feels, right? So, and I don't mean anything on them. That's what we do as humans, right? So our role as a leader is one, to lead and remove our beliefs and show them. Because if you're doing 2+3 every month and you're promoting branches, what do you think they're going to believe is easy or simple? Sponsoring and promoting people, right? So leading by example matters, but facing your limiting beliefs, writing them down. If you've got a business buddy, chat this out on Monday. Monday is, you know, garbage day. And we wake up every Monday and we do a dump it. And we get rid of the limiting beliefs to finding leaders, to developing consultants. And then you have to ask your final question to yourself and to them or to each other. Okay, so what do I have to do to change this belief? So if we close the little corner here, it says the secret to changing a limiting belief is to change your thinking. Put Post-it notes up, write it everywhere. Put it on a microphone, put it on your recording on your phone, put it on your alarm with your voice. If you think I can't recruit, what do you think's going to happen?
You won't.
You won't.
You won't.
So you have to change it every day. Change your brain, change what you say. I have a wonderful opportunity to improve people's lives. How many people will I get to help today by inviting them to hear about it? Because whatever your limiting belief is, it is so true. You've got to create a new positive thought about it, and it can change everything, every day, every hour, every week, every month, every year. How many more years will it be till you're an ambassador? I don't know, but you own it. Write down your new thought, affirm it. So look at your list of the limiting beliefs for you or your team. And then write to the right of it a new thought. When you say no one wants to have a party, on the opposite side, you're like, oh my gosh, everyone wants to have a party. I don't even have enough room in my calendar. No one wants to join my team. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Everyone I talk to wants to join my team. You have to write it down and affirm it all day long until it becomes the new way you look at things. So let's go back. How important is this exercise for you and those you're developing?
For me, stuff like this is the most important thing that I could do, because the way that I said it in the comments, our words are so powerful. The way that we speak to ourselves is louder than any outside voice of the way anybody speaks to us. I could sit here and affirm you all day long, but until you affirm yourself, you won't believe a single lick of it.
Do you know what I remember?
Hmm.
I remember back in 10. It was when I think I was a DM2. And I decided that I was going to the top. It was a decision. Michelle House talked about her decision. And I can't remember what was our top title back then. I have ambassador in my head now. I'm so brain trained. But whatever that was at the very top back then, national director, right? Yes, Lupe Fernandez, first one, NDD. And on my checks, the bank let me put national director in training. I had name tags, national director in training, business cards. I was a DM2. And you want to know what? 6 months later, I was a DD. 3 months later, I was a DD2. And then it spun to almost DD3, and then they swept me out of the field because I wanted to help more people and teach what I do. That's not about Jackie. All I'm talking about.
Mindset, man.
Mindset. What are you saying? This is a new season. You are 3 years past COVID. COVID changed everything, but the world is open. I feel like it's the anniversary of the new you. And it is. And we say hit reset. It is time for you to bloom. Imagine your district meetings have 10, 20 leaders in a room. That's what joy is in this business. And they're right in front of you. But it's our mind. So, how is this exercise?
Does it make you all want to curl up in your beds for a little bit and think about what you've done? Because that's how it makes me feel sometimes.
Makes me so excited to change. I'm like, change everything on the walls. So I'm the opposite. So I don't go to, I get excited. So
Excuse me, but actually it makes me want to leave my job and go out and do that.
yeah,
for
baby.
Joshua.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we wanted to give you an exercise. 1, to feed your soul and your mind. But 2, we're working with some team growers right now that you're all working with. This is so important in your coaching with them. We're not their coach, you are, right? So we're building a community for them, but we want you to be their coach. And this is literally one of the best things you could ever give to them. So let's just shift gears very quickly. Who do we think right now? It's spring, okay? We all know this. We've all been in this business, for gosh sakes. Who are the people that truly right now are looking at new jobs, extra income, extra ways to do things, earn more, grow more, learn more? Who do we think are key recruiting groups of people right now?
College.
College students, okay?
People that have lost their direct sales.
Oh, this is a hottie toddy.
That is a hottie toddy.
Yeah, direct sales. Lots are closing, lots are gone. and you're seeing businesses. Rochelle just posted, I think we saw something about Tupperware, beauty control went away. We know lots of things, right? And retail stores are closing, right? Jackie's Posh went away.
Lived it.
There's a lot going away. So I love that. Loss of jobs, loss of a company that they've been faithful to in direct sales. So hitting up some direct sellers out there in the marketplace. Who else?
Teachers coming up for the summer.
You got it. Teachers. What else?
Well, specifically David Bridles, so give me a going bankrupt and leaving there,
David Bridles.
leaving people out there who enjoy that type of business. So they would be great to look.
Okay. So it's also coming up Mother's Day. Moms are going through a big change. Kids are coming back home, baby cakes. Everything's costing more money, and they are like, oh my God. So we want you to think when you are looking at sponsoring, sometimes when you focus on a core group, it can be easier than trying to do the whole world. So in this season of time, being mindful, okay? So what does that mean? Let's take a quick peek. It's being mindful of really paying attention to who am I boosting? Where do I go to find these groups of people who are probably more warm market than a cold market? Moms, new moms, teachers, retirees, high school grads, college students, weddings. We have lots of these. Business owners, hair designers because of the celebration on April 25th. Nail technicians, massage therapists, estheticians, Red Hat Society people. So again, you can look at the social calendar, but really be mindful and intentional to help those looking for us. We wanted to just give you an idea. In our special coaching program, we are really focused with some Belinda Ellsworth training for our district builders. And there's one shout out that we've talked about for years, and I want you to become a master at. If you want the easiest way to do 2+3, to find new leaders, is working with those new consultants in their first 90 days to at least add one person to their team. This is an idea from Gina O'Neill. She is the queen bee of the quarterly bonus. She loves to incentivize consultants who join to join with a friend. So this is Gina's idea, and she boosts all across the United States, $15 at a time, 5 days in a row. That is how she sponsors, and she then works with them to sponsor someone. Okay, so they start with one. This is her campaign that I just wanted to share that she's doing through April 25th. She shows them the kits and then invites them to join with a friend. When they do, it's $100 box for the new consultant and $100 box for the friend. She is on a mission to never leave $500 behind. I know she's showing her houses today, but we wanted to share her idea. I want to come back to you all. Jackie and I know your list of formers. You have to contact people at least 13 times for them to notice you. So if you tried once, you're not done. I want to share with you, as you know, Natalie, who is Beatrice Waivoda's daughter, who inherited her district. She is on a mission. Her mom has over 900 formers. So she has put together the flyer. I posted it yesterday. And she's reaching out to former consultants in a 3-drip campaign. First is an email. Second is a text message. Yes, to over 900 consultants. And 24 to 48 hours later, she's doing a phone trade. She's inviting them to come back with the $25 kit. She's giving them some inventory product. If they say yes by a certain date, there's a call to action. But she just chose some of the offers that formers would use and love and save a ton of money. Remember, with the $25 kit, that equals $50 retail. They only need $350 more to be at $400 for their 50% off shopping spree. So we gave you a former email letter or scripting to edit. You have your former list, and if you don't, please, for goodness gracious, ask Jackie and I for your list. But if you want simple sponsoring, this is a warm market, just like the names of people we know looking for you. So again, remind your consultants that the $400 to $200 kit equals 400 QNC. This is the key to keeping it simple. Let your new consultants know we have a weekly joy meeting, but you might want something else that you do for your team to have weekly sponsoring, 3-way calls, to a Zoom session, to a party. And remember to let your consultants who are sponsoring or fearful of it to know that you will do the new consultant onboarding and they don't have to do the training. They don't have to tell someone how to join. We do the walking and talking for them. Once they're a manager, you then train them how to do that in their first 90 days, just like a new consultant. Show that new consultant what's in her kit by showing her the bundles to sell, showing her the products on sale this month and the giftables. This kit alone could do 50 facials, which could be 11,000 retail. This kit alone could be a $109 color bundle. There's 50 faces in there. That's another $5,000 of income of retail. There's great gift ideas in here that they could demo and sell and show them what's in the book. Next, there's 6 to 7 hostess products to help them book. So we want to pause and show our new consultants what's really in the kit. We want to just go to our fast closing to help you calendar manage everything that's on the table coming up to close April and open May. I'm going to turn this over to my time expert. Jack, take it away.
I do love to block my time. Okay, so we're going to go really swiftly through this. Remember, okay, look at the last 2 weeks of April and all of May, okay? Take anything that you need to do, whether it's that farmer's letter or getting through your last sales or sponsoring for April, get that time blocked so that you can do the work in the time that you have left. Okay, so fill up the last 2 weeks of April now. Then look forward to May. In the first 15 days of May, I need you to get all of the really big to-dos off of your list. So whether that's having X amount of sponsoring conversations or following up with orders from the month before, or booking out your hosts for any events or parties that you have, get that done in the first 2 weeks of the month of May. Then you can go ahead and do all of the stuff that supports those goals, okay? So as you're looking at these essentially 7 weeks, you have time blocked to get everything done that you need to get done. So you need to prioritize the activities that will be income producing for you and whatever you need to do to finish up your April strong. Then you could do the stuff that supports those big tasks. You can do all of the booking, future booking for any events or parties you have. Do that at the second half of May. Get everything done first and then book yourself. Get things done time out, like book yourself out so that you have less scramble and more time to be critical and more time to be focused. If you're trying to do 35 things at once, nothing will get done. Do one thing at a time, finish it to completion, and then be done, put it away, and move to the next thing. Time blocking is essential for that. It's essential for brains that are all over the place. Focus, finish, and go.
I love it. Jack, if you need to head over to DD time, it's okay.
I will.
Yes. I thought so too. Okay. So speaking of that calendar, thank you, Jack, because when you look at April, to wrap it up, this is everything on the table for your consultants. So you want a time block follow-up, right? We don't want to be doing this over the closing weekend. So the P's, the I's, those VIPs, pre-VIPs. Remember, anyone who QNC'd last month, making sure they have 400 again this month. Every potential consultant or leader that could earn level 1 through 4 with the 1.5, anyone promoting, anyone who just promoted, Michelle out there earning her promoting manager bonus with Kathy And again, moving up bonuses and free shipping. Pause and put them in your calendar for your follow-up. Again, your phone calls, your text videos. We gave you everything for the P's and I's. You already have a letter ready to go. Make it yours, but do a 3-day drip campaign. The email, the text, the call, okay? So again, get your plan in place. You have new reasons to reach out to those clients, to reach out to your consultants with new offers of the week. And again, these are the hours we wanted to put on the calendar for you for closing April. You'll have Saturday 8 to 5. This is PT time. Sunday from 1 to 8, we have extra service time for your CRT team. Okay, so plan ahead, make this your biggest week, follow up next week, and not have to work that whole crazy weekend. Okay, so I know Jack's going to hop to the DD. So I'm going to do this with you very quickly. We just wanted to plant this seed with you today, and we'll bring it back again next month. But we asked you to print this and bring it along from your WhatsApp group. So if you don't have it done, it's okay. We're going to walk you through very quickly. And there's a reason for it. There's 8 spokes to the success wheel of running a Jafra business. So you see the spoke in the center is a 1. The spoke on the outside, the thickness is your tire, and that's a 10. Okay, so we're going to rate yourself and quickly either put your number on your paper, or if you printed this, put the dot on the spoke. How are you on a scale of 1 to 10 inviting people to join Jafra? Scale of 1 to 10. Where you are today, not where you're going to change your limited beliefs, but what are you literally doing? Number 2, at having sales, good sales, and hosting parties. Scale of 1 to 10. 3, at providing training for your team at their levels that they choose to be at. 4, at doing technology. This could be social media. This could be literally video texting. This could be doing dial my calls. How are you doing with all the things we always talk about? Goal setting, number 5. And coaching. Do you have a coaching group? Do you set goals with those who want to build a small or big business? And are you doing that with yourself? 6, how are you at following up? Do you have a follow-up funnel and a campaign system of follow-up with consultants and leads? 7, performance. How do you feel overall you perform as the title you are or where you want to go? And 8, do you have personal balance? Do you work hard, play hard? So now you connect your dots. And that's the shape of your business balance. If it's all in the center, you probably got a flat tire. Or you might be filled here and flat here. You want to be on the outside of the wheel. But as you look at the new season, and you take a look at spring. Now what I want you to do is circle the top 2 areas you most need to get fatter towards the end of the tire so the wheel goes around balance. What are the 2 most important ones you need to fill and put some air in your tires on? Because that's what you want to go study with your time. When you have brain train time each week or each day, however you do it, I train my brain every day, then you focus on only those topics. You really put energy into those topics in Jafra Biz, Google, our Facebook group. And this is a tool to use with your future leaders and your working consultants. We have to do a checkup every 90 days because we change, as does the world and our lives. So this is a tool for you to use with your teams. This is also one of our favorite tools. It's the leadership checklist. Why is this so good? To get the wheel balanced, these are the activities that you might have gaps on. I'm not going to read them all, but you could pick a couple. Do you ask for referrals at the end of everything you do, the purple square? If you look at the pink square, are you really using your personal website? Underneath that, are you using the virtual tools consistently? The try-on and the skin consult. What if you did that daily? These actions are what make the wheel fat. So you don't have to think, what should I train my team on? What do I need to do? What are my gaps? Oh my gosh, this gives you the direction to make yourself a 10 on the 8 spokes of success. We're not going to read this, but one of the most important things 3 years post-COVID in the new you and the new world, and it's true, read anything you see in direct sales. Everybody's here in the new normal now, is you got to master meeting enough new people. We trained on this at the regional celebration, so we're not here to do it again. But this is the mantra of what might rid of the beliefs that have been stuck for the last few years of you and your teammates. So setting up some systems for that. When you're stuck or they're stuck, get a brain jogger every day. Jog your brain to think where to go, who do I know, what can I do? I've got to meet new connections. If you're not meeting 66 new connections, which is 15 to 18 a week, you're not going to have the goals that you want to grow your title, grow your income, earn 2 + 3. So use these tools for yourself, but to coach and guide others. Have contests with them. And remember, it's not up to us who becomes a consultant, a hostess, a director, a client. Train your team how to close every deal by just offering the 3 services on an order form. Whether they want to have a party for free and deep discounts, become a consultant and just learn more. It doesn't say sign me up, here's my social security number. It says I'm interested in learning more. Make interest packets and get ready to give everyone a packet for someone they know or themselves. Or do they want to be a client and sign up for all of your services? Go back to using these tools and training your team how to close and invite everyone to know their services. We don't want to tire like this. It will tire us out. We want to always be ranking up like Michelle Hall. We want to have first-time new leaders. First-time DM2. Michelle got her 200. Now she's going to go to 500. That's what makes this business roll. And when you do, others will roll with 4 tires with you. We end today inviting you to bring people to the Jaffa Opportunity Meeting. We're going to actually give you all of our speakers next week. You're going to see who's doing the Joy Meeting next month. We're going to focus on moms, mother-daughters, and grandmas during Mother's Day. We've already got it planned out every Tuesday, same time, same place. Today is Sandra Farrington. How many can you and your team invite? Next week will be Michelle Hall. So please, please, please use what we've got to be able to help grow your teams. We are so excited to see many of you in California up north or with me in the Lake Norwalk area on Friday. We'll be in Lakewood on Saturday. Please, please RSVP and make sure you're registered for the quarterly event as well. And we look forward to our final Marketing Monday this Monday. Be sure to bring consultants and even guests. And for anyone who is talking about needing more, we want you all to be the expert at the compensation plan. So we've added this power class every single month for you this quarter. But you bring your team growers, you bring your potential leaders and even guests to come take a look at Jaffa's compensation plan. This is the power of showing and selling our best product. It's the compensation plan. It really, truly is. It's the one thing that can change lives, including yours. And keep inviting every day to the National Convention. We are so excited about this, and you're going to hear more on our business meeting May 1st. So we thank you all for joining us live today. Thank you all for being a part of Train the Trainer and all that makes you the best version of you in a spring where it's time to bloom. We thank you all for today. We're off to the DD meeting. We'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone. See you at 3
Bye.
Pacific. Bye.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.